assist you today?
How to make better decisions and avoid regrets.
Making better decisions and avoiding regret is definitely a valuable skill. One approach is to gather as much relevant information as possible before making a decision. It also helps to weigh the pros and cons and consider the long term impacts. Listening to your intuition and aligning choices with your values can also reduce regret. And of course, reflecting on past decisions to learn from them is always beneficial. If
हेडफोन
you'd like more
लगाया.
detail, got it. I'll keep it nice and clear for you. If there's anything specific you'd like to know or any particular situation you're dealing with, just let me know.
Give me 50 strategies about how to make better decisions and avoid regrets.
Absolutely. I'll put together a comprehensive list of strategies for you. This will include practical steps, mindset shifts, and techniques to help you make more confident and informed decisions. I'll get that ready for you shortly.
Do it fast.
Got it. I'll compile that list for you as quickly as possible. Here are some initial strategies to get us started. One, define your goals. Clearly identify what you want to achieve with your decision to ensure it aligns with your long-term objectives. Two, gather information. Do thorough research to have all the facts before making a decision. Three, consider the long-term impact. Think about how your decision will affect you in the future, not just in the short term. Four, weigh the pros and cons. Make a list of the benefits and drawbacks of each action. Five, trust your intuition. Sometimes your gut feeling can provide valuable insight. Seek diverse perspectives. Consult with others who have different viewpoints to get a well-rounded understanding. Seven, take your time. Avoid rushing. Give yourself time to reflect and not make impulsive decisions. Eight, evaluate the risks. Understand the potential downsides and prepare for them. Nine, stay aligned with your values. Ensure that your choices reflect your core beliefs and principles. 10, learn from past decisions. Reflect on previous choices to understand what worked and what didn't. I'll keep going with more strategies and make sure it's detailed and organized for you.
What happened? Complete your list.
No worries. I'll continue with the list for you. 11, set clear criteria. Define what success looks like for your decision so you have a benchmark. 12, avoid emotional decision making. Try to separate emotions in the decision making process, or at least acknowledge them. 13, consult experts if the decision involves specialized knowledge. Seek advice from professionals. 14, consider alternatives. Always look at different options before settling on one. 15, stay flexible. Be open to adjusting your decision if new information arises. 16, use decision making frameworks. Tools like cost benefit analysis or decision trees can help. 17, reflect on your values. Make sure your decision aligns with your personal and ethical values. 18, anticipate outcomes and visualize the possible outcomes of your decision. 19, avoid overthinking. Give yourself a reasonable time frame to make the decision. 20, to prevent procrastination. 21, prioritize your needs. Focus on what's most important rather than getting caught up in minor details. 22, consider the worst case scenario. Evaluate the worst possible outcome and decide if you can handle it. 23, keep an open mind. Be willing to adapt your decision if new and better information becomes available. 24, to some you can control. Let go of factors that are beyond your influence. 25, use a pros and cons list. With classic method, helps clarify your options. 26, check for biases. Be aware of cognitive biases that might cloud your judgment. 27, continuously educate yourself on related topics to make more knowledgeable decisions. 28, reflect on your motivations. Understand why you're leaning towards a certain choice. 29, consider the impact on others. Think about how your decision will affect those around you. 30, use data and evidence. Base your decisions on solid data whenever possible. 31, stay calm and collected. Avoid making decisions when you're stressed or are really emotional. 32, use a decision making checklist. Create a checklist of key considerations to follow. 33, be ready to learn from mistakes. Accept that not every decision is perfect. decision won't be perfect and learn from any missteps. 34, limit options. Too many choices can be overwhelming, so narrow them down. 35, stay consistent with your goals. Ensure that your decisions align with the overall objectives. 36, practice mindfulness. Stay present and aware during the decision making process. 37, get feedback. Discuss your options with trusted friends or mentors. 38, make sure that your decision is realistic and practical. 39, keep emotions in check. Recognize and manage.
What happens?
No worries, I'm still here. I'll continue with the list for you. 39, keep emotions in check. Recognize and manage any emotional biases that might influence your decision. 40, stay open to feedback. Be willing to listen to constructive criticism after making a decision. 41, avoid decision fatigue. Make important decisions when you're well rested and alert. 42, use scenario planning. Imagine different scenarios and outcomes to better prepare for the future. 43, stay true to your principles. Make decisions that reflect your core values. 44, balance logic and intuition. Combine rational analysis with your inner voice. 45, set priorities. Identify what matters most in your decision making process. 46, consider the timing. Sometimes the timing of a decision can be as important as the decision itself. 47, keep a decision journal. Write down your thought process and the reasons behind your decisions to review later. Seek second opinions. Don't hesitate to get a second opinion to confirm your choice. 49, be decisive once you've done your due diligence. Trust yourself and make the decision. 50, when in a debt, continuously learn from each decision to improve future decision making. I hope this helps. Let me know if you need any more details on any of these strategies.
Yes, now add 10 more examples in it.
Of course, here are 10 more strategies to round out the list. 51, practice self reflection. Regularly take time to reflect on your decisions and the outcomes to learn and improve. 52, set clear objectives. Define what you want to achieve with each decision to stay focused. 53, avoid groupthink. Encourage diverse opinions in group decisions to get a balanced perspective. 54, use technology, leverage decision making tools and apps to analyze options effectively. 55, stay objective, focus on facts and data rather than personal biases or preferences. 56, consider the ethical implications. Ensure that your decision is ethically sound and responsible. 57, stay consistent in your decision making process helps build trust and reliability. 58, be prepared to pivot. Be ready to change course if the situation evolves or new information arises. 59, practice patience. Sometimes waiting for more information can lead to better decisions. 60, keep the big picture in mind. Don't get lost in the details. Focus on the overall impact of your decision. I hope these additional strategies are helpful. Let me know if there's anything else we'd like to explore.
Give me last tip about it.
Absolutely. Here's the final cup to wrap it up. 61, embrace continuous improvement. Always be open to refining your decision making process. Learn from each experience, celebrate the successes, and use any setbacks as opportunities to grow over time. This will help you make more competent and effective decisions with less regret. If you ever need your guidance or have any questions, I'm here to help.
Give me all moral about it.
A sure thing. To sum it all up, the key moral of making better decisions and avoiding regret is to approach decisions with a balanced mindset. This means going well informed, reflecting on your values, staying open to feedback, and continuously learning from every experience. By fostering self awareness, patience, and ethical consideration, you'll build confidence in your choices and reduce regret. Ultimately, it's about growing and evolving as a decision maker over time. If you need any more insights, just let me know.
Okay, thank you so much for your all guidance.
You're so welcome. I'm really glad I could help. If you ever have more questions, or just want to chat, don't hesitate to reach out. Have a wonderful day.